Good evening, viewers. My name is Monica Kenyanjui. I am an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and welcome to Meet the HR.
Amazing, amazing. So let's just get started from the top. Why law?
Well, let's just say it was a passion. It stemmed all the way from primary school.
Yeah.
And God was faithful because He kept the seed in me. And I'm grateful to God because I still pursued it even after high school. Yes, and here I am.
That's amazing. You know, having a passion since primary school, like all through till high school, and pursuing it up to now, it's a big deal because most of us keep on changing careers. At the end of the day, we're like, how did I get here?
Yes.
So, okay, take us through your journey. What was it like? From high school, how did you get to pursue that?
So after I finished high school, I applied to Moi University. At that point in time, we had the 1 year gap where you'd stay back at home. So my parents were kind enough to actually take me to Moi for the first year as a PSSB student. So that's what I did. I joined Moi University, Annex Campus. That's why I began my journey in 2009. I finished in 2013. I proceeded to do my master's in the UK. Then I came back and I joined Kenya School of Law. It is a requirement to actually practice in Kenya to actually, you ought to go to Kenya School of Law. And then after that, I was admitted as an advocate.
Oh, wow.
And finally, and actually I got into employment for a bit, and then I ventured out. Yes,
now
into self-employment.
Oh, wow, amazing. Yes. So take us through your journey. You talked about having completed school, getting into Kenya School of Law, and we've heard about lawyers and advocates.
Yes.
Would you explain to us the difference between a lawyer and an advocate?
That's very funny because most of the terms I use, a lawyer and an advocate, the term is always used interchangeably together. But a lawyer is someone who has gone through 4 years of legal education in the university, while an advocate has gone through the whole entire process. I mean, after you've completed your 4 years of legal education in the university, you have gone further ahead and gone through the Council of Legal Education, that is the Kenya School of Law, and you have passed the bar exams. Then you have been admitted by meaning of Section 12 to 13 of the Advocates Act, and you are qualified as an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. You sign the role, that is. Yes.
So you need to. So for you to be an advocate, you have to first go through.
For an advocate, you ought to have finished 4 years of an undergraduate degree. Then there's what we call a postgraduate diploma, which is attained at the Kenya School of Law, and it's administered by the Council of Legal Education. They do administer an exam. So after you have passed the bar exams, that's when you qualify to be an advocate. You petition the Chief Justice, and of course you sign the role. Yes.
So is it important for someone to follow through and complete that 1 year of study and join and become an advocate, or if you're just a lawyer, that's more than enough for you?
So, well, I'll say everyone is different. But for you to actually be relevant and for you to do more, I would always advise, my personal advice would be, you'd rather go through the whole entire process. I mean, why would you? It's like eating a whole cow and then umeshindo kukula ukia. Yes. So have the whole entire
thing.
Yes, have the whole entire thing. It's not harmless. But needless to say, as a lawyer, there are jobs that are still outside there for it's not everyone that can actually afford the Kenya School of Law. There are others that are financially tied. So working with working for law firms or as a student or for NGOs that does not require you to sign documents, then it's a good platform for you to actually get financial independence in order to join Kenya School of Law. Yes.
And during this period when you were studying back in campus, was there an internship or attachment period that exposed you to the environment out there, the job environment?
Yes, there was. So as I mentioned earlier, I went to Moi University.
So
I started out as a first year. Yes, I joined. I went to a law firm to work. It gives you the edge because you're able to experience what literally happens in the legal profession, and it's a really good opportunity because you're learning.
Yeah.
Yes, our profession is what you'd call a hands-on profession. Yes. A sort of an apprenticeship kind of profession.
Yeah.
You need to be. You need someone to take you under their wing, and you will learn a lot. It's not about the money. It's about the learning curve. Yes.
So there's a lot of learning day in, day out about what happens.
Yes.
Okay. So when it comes to working as an advocate, would you describe to us like your day, how your day runs from morning to evening?
So most of my mornings begin between 5 to 6. So as an advocate, I'll be in the office between 6 to 7.
Yeah.
Or if I'm not in the office, I'm handling
client issues.
Yes, client issues between then.
Yeah.
And then if I have court matters, then between 8:30 to 9, I'm preparing for the court matters. And then between 9 to around 11, I usually have court. If I'm not having court, then I'm working on papers, on actually drafting and then preparing of documents. After that, I am doing paperwork and of course meeting clients. Yes, but I try most of the times to meet my clients in the afternoon. That way it's much easier for me to be able to handle paperwork. Yes.
Wow.
Then at 6 I call it a day. Yes.
And you go home and you relax.
Yes.
Amazing. I'm getting to learn so much right here.
Yes.
About being an advocate. And if you're at home and your passion is low, tag along with this conversation so that you can keep learning more. So, you've talked about your day, you described to us your day, how things run. And when it comes to being a lawyer, you deal with a lot of cases, some could be criminal cases. Are there times where you feel like your life might be in danger because of handling a criminal case? Or how is it for you?
So for myself, I rarely do criminal matters.
Yeah.
I am mostly into conveyancing and family matters. So whether it's some of whether I feel my life is in danger or not, I'm not yet come across such an aspect. Yes, but I always believe self-awareness. In self-awareness, it stems with me. Yeah. Yes, security begins with me. If ideally I feel a matter or a brief will lead or will affect my security, then I'm as good as saying no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So again, you have to be sure of what you want to pursue or which cases you want to take on.
Yes.
And now, are there specific types of advocates that specialize in particular things, like let's say entertainment, like business, land? Is there something like that, or you just whatever case comes on, you just take it?
So everyone, yes. I'll begin by answering your questions. Yes, they're different. All lawyers have what makes them tick.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's in the same manner that you'll call one a sports lawyer, you'll call one a conveyancer, you'll call one a litigator. Meaning ideally they do much of their matters in court. There's one you'll call a lawyer who basically deals with non-contentious issues. These are matters that don't go to court.
Yeah.
One will call them, will call others, you'll call another lawyer a criminal lawyer. Yes, some of the criminal lawyers, yes. Then the others that actually go to, the others that are called commercial lawyers. I mean, they handle a lot of commercial work. Yes, not that they are commercial in any aspect, but yes, they handle a lot of commercial law. Yes, so to answer your question, yes, every lawyer has what they have specialized in. They feel they're comfortable in this area of work, and they're not comfortable in this other line of work.
Okay.
Yes.
And many times we've come across quack lawyers who have been busted online, and it brought about the questions: how can you tell a quack from an actual advocate, someone who has been approved and has been certified to do? Do you require certification, or how does it work for someone to tell this is a legitimate lawyer, this one kidogo, this one's a quack?
Okay. So ideally, the question would be, how would the public know that this advocate is not a professional, is not a qualified advocate. He or she is a quack.
Yeah.
So we have what we call the LSK search engine. The LSK search engine has all the advocates. Provided you're an advocate, even if you do not have a practicing certificate taken out, once you put in their name there,
it's supposed to appear.
Yes, it appears there, and it will give you, like if you put my name in, it will show you my name, my picture is there, my current location as it is, where I practice from. Yes, so that's an easier way of finding out whether an advocate is actually an advocate or
a quack pretending to be an advocate.
So that's the most easiest way. The other way I would call it is the same way we have the Nyumba Kumi initiative. You can always approach an advocate and another advocate and ask them, hey, have you heard of this and this advocate? Are they legitimate, or do you know them? Do you know where they practice? Yes, that's another informal way, because I believe it's not everyone that is able to get access to the internet and such.
Very true.
Yes.
So you can either ask around. And do you require certification for you to practice?
Yes, we do. We take out our practicing certificates every year. Every year. That's order of business between December and January. That's what you need to do. For you, it's the same way you require a license to run your business. I also require my practicing certificate every year. Yes, which I pay for it. Between December and January, yes,
to make sure that you are able to practice as an advocate. Amazing, guys. I hope you're following through this conversation and you're learning as much as I am. We're getting a lot of insight, and I am absolutely blown, and my mind is absolutely blown. And I appreciate you taking your time to be part of this beautiful, beautiful conversation. Now, if law is the thing for you, there's much more in store, so make sure you don't go too far. We will be coming right back after this very short break.